shall devote this video to addressing those who wish to know the real X's take on the related topics, as opposed to the views of the alter ego I created to perpetrate the hoax. I infuse much of myself in the character, but there are a few strategic dissimilarities designed to make the character more credible or to buffer federal scrutiny. The most significant of these discrepancies is Mr. X's apparent blind respect for the president, George Walker Bush. I do not hold the president in such high esteem, or any politician for that matter. So, before you excoriate me with prefabricated partisan rhetoric, know that I revile both Republicans and Democrats with equal disdain. I am afraid my commentary would degenerate into puerile vitriol if I reveal my deepest feelings about them. Thus, I must refrain. The only politician I even remotely respect is former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura, and even then I'm not sure I entirely trust him or his motives. However, I do like the way he seems to speak his mind and the truth with greater candor than all the other spin-meistering politicians. More importantly, I like the way he does not pander to either party and calls them out equally on their corruption. For this dualism of the political parties is a mere illusion. They are but different sides of the same coin. Before I digress, I know some of you are asking the question, do you think the president was behind or involved in the attack on September 11, 2001? I do not know. It will certainly not come as any shock to me if this were ever revealed to be the case. On an entirely circumstantial basis, he looks guiltier than O.J. Simpson. However, I think we've all appeared bloody hand guilty of something when we were perfectly innocent one time or another. I will say that, best case scenario, the president used the incident as a gift pretext to invade Iraq, an invasion I believe he and others have planned since his pre-presidency. It is prudent to neither cry conspiracy nor dismiss the possibility of such. As history has repetitively taught us, conspiracies do happen. Be tempered but leery. As for the subject of Area 51 and UFOs, extraterrestrials, obviously I don't have the extent of knowledge on the subject as I originally purported while posing as the Nellis Air Force Base employee. However, these are subjects that have fascinated me since childhood, and I have spent a great deal of time researching them. My educated conclusion is that extraterrestrials have neither visited nor ever made contact with this planet or its inhabitants. The evidence of such contact is limited to dubious witness accounts, hearsay, and vague sightings, of which one I had myself. I do, however, think it is a statistical impossibility that intelligent life in some fashion does not exist in the vast expanse of the universe. After all, this solar system is but a grain of sand on a beach in a universe of multitudinous beaches. What this life is, however, is probably beyond any human comprehension. If not totally abstract, their system of value would likely be far evolved to that of humans. And even if they do possess the incredible technology we require to travel millions of light years, they would likely deem this planet and its inhabitants too insignificant to investigate, perhaps of no more interest than a floating dust particle. As for Area 51, I see no reason to believe it is, or has ever been, anything other than a repository and testing ground for advanced military aircraft. Whether or not they engineer some of the UFO sightings, I think they use these sightings as convenient means to divert attention from black projects. At any rate, I do think they have overstepped their bounds at times, and it has been proven that they have placed employees in mortal danger by carelessly exposing them to toxic waste. In closing, I would like to pass along my regards to one Hannibal Lecter Smith. I recently learned that his account was suspended. I will miss his dynamic, thought-provoking videos. I would like to think he is still out there, spreading the word in some capacity, enjoying his liver and Chianti.